Well, what if I tell you geography, something we studied in school, is suddenly becoming the most powerful weapon in the world? Sounds strange, right? But you see, right now, Iran is quietly changing how geography itself is priced. And this can affect oil prices, global trade, and even India's future. So, first, let's understand something very simple. In today's world, countries don't just fight wars with guns, they control routes, shipping routes, oil routes, trade corridors. Because whoever controls the route controls the money. Now, look at Iran. It sits at one of the most important choke points on earth, the Strait of Hormuz. Around 20% of the world's oil passes through this tiny stretch. Yes, 1 out of every 5 barrels. Now here is where things get interesting. Recently, tensions have increased again. Iran has been signaling, if you are pressured, we can disrupt this route. Not fully block, but even small disruption is enough. Because markets don't react to reality, they react to fear. And guess what? Even a small fear can push oil prices up instantly. We have already seen in past crises, oil jumping by 10 to 20% in days. Now think about India. India imports around 85% of its oil. So if Iran creates tension, India pays more. Fuel prices go up, transport cost goes up, inflation goes up, everything becomes expensive. But wait, this is not just about oil, this is bigger. This is about something called repricing geography. Earlier, global trade was smooth, ships moved freely, routes were safe, costs were predictable. But now, every route has a risk premium. For example, Red Sea attacks increased shipping costs. Russia-Ukraine war changed European routes. And now Iran tension affects Gulf routes. So companies are thinking, should we take this route or avoid it? And when routes change, distance increases, time increases, cost increases. So slowly, the world is moving from cheap globalization to expensive geopolitics. Now here is the big twist. Iran doesn't need to fight a full war. Just creating uncertainty already gives it power. Because oil traders, insurance companies, shipping firms all start increasing prices. This is called geopolitical pricing. And Iran is becoming very good at this. You see, instead of direct war, it uses location as leverage. Now let's talk about the future. This trend is not stopping. In fact, it may get stronger. Why? Because the world is dividing into blocks: US, China, Russia, Middle East. And trade is no longer neutral. So countries like India will have to be very smart, diversify oil sources, build strategic reserves, and secure trade routes. Also, projects like Chabagar port in Iran become very important because they give India alternative access routes. So in simple words, geography is no longer just land and water, it is becoming a price tag. And Iran is showing the world how powerful that price can be. So next time when you hear tensions in the Middle East, don't ignore it because it's not just politics, it's the cost of your daily life.